Though the Covenant's efforts to deal a death blow to humanity were momentarily averted with the destruction of unyielding Hierophant, little could stop their plans from being realized. Humanity would have to muster all their remaining forces in their home system and prepare for the desperate struggle to come. But below the surface of the Earth, another secret that had lain hidden for 100,000 years was about to emerge. Hey everyone, welcome back to Installation 00, and today we continue our dive into the Mythos. This is episode 15, The Assault on Earth. The destruction of the unyielding Hierophant was a major setback for the High Prophet of Truth, who had remained in power during the war alongside High Prophets Regret and Mercy, the very same Zanshayim who had risen to power shortly after the discovery of humanity almost 3 decades earlier. Not only had Truth intended to seize control of Earth, but he had also secretly plotted a coup against the Sangheli. The Sangheli would be replaced by the Jiralhane, the Brutes, under the leadership of the chieftain known as Tartarus. He would be given command of the entire Covenant military by the Prophet. Having for some time questioned the Sangheli's loyalty, Truth believed this transition was now necessary to secure his power as the Covenant finally moved to activate Halo. Unbeknownst to Truth, however, the High Prophet of Regret had his own plans. Regret had discovered the location of Earth while ransacking the defeated human colony of Meridian a year earlier. The Prophet was unaware that Earth was the human homeworld, but did know that buried there was a portal leading to the Ark, the location from which all Halo installations could be activated. Taking the fleet of sacred consecration, a meager 15 vessels in total, the High Prophet of Regret set out to seize this planet and activate the portal for himself. Only a few days before Regret's arrival on October the 20th, 2552, the Master Chief, Cortana, and the others who survived their mission finally returned to Earth, providing the UNSC with insight into the Covenant's plans. Fleet Admiral Terence Hood headed Earth's primary defense, the home fleet, and the vast network of orbital weapons that protected the planet. When the Covenant struck, the Chief and Cortana were stationed on the orbiting weapon platform Cairo Station, which allowed them to assault and destroy the Covenant fleet's second carrier, Day of Jubilation. Also aboard Cairo were Sergeant Avery Johnson and Commander Miranda Keyes of UNSC in amber clad, daughter of Jacob Keyes, who had sacrificed his life just weeks before on Alpha Halo. The Chief and Cortana, along with Keyes and Johnson, pursued Regret's flagship Solemn Penance to the Earth city of New Mombasa. Regret's military force was desperate to find some method of exposing the portal that they knew lay hidden below the city, but the Forerunner machine continued to elude them, and time was running out. The Master Chief, of whom Regret had heard terrible rumours, was approaching his position. Fearing for his life, Regret changed his plans. The source of the information he had retrieved from Meridian months earlier was a unique Forerunner luminary, which not only revealed the ancient portal's location on Earth, but also the locations of the remaining Halo ringworlds. Regret set a course for Delta Halo. The Prophet's ship entered slipspace directly above New Mombasa, tearing open a rift across the northern part of the city. He believed this might expose the portal artifact and allow the Covenant ships that remained to continue their mission. The High Prophet of Regret was unaware, however, that in his haste he was followed by the UNSC in amber clad, carrying not only Commander Keyes and Sergeant Johnson, but also Cortana and the Master Chief. On October 20th, 2552, the High Prophet of Regret's sudden escape in the Solemn Penance revealed the Foreigner Portal artifact's position, buried deep below Earth's surface between the teeming metropolis of New Mombasa and the small industrial town of Voi. The artifact's existence did not come as a complete surprise to some on Earth. Shortly prior to the Covenant attack, an engineer by the name of Dr. Daniel Endisher had discovered seismic signatures caused by the long-hidden device. During the Covenant siege, Oni learned that this important information had been transmitted to New Mombasa's municipal superintendent AI, which Endisher had worked closely with. This data would prove critical to human forces as they prepared to defend the site from Covenant invaders. Just before Regret's departure, several squads of orbital drop shock troopers, ODSTs, had been deployed from the cruiser UNSC Say My Name, hoping to breach and seize control of the Prophet's flagship from above. In addition, a single squad of ODSTs had been separated from the pack for another heavily classified mission, to secure the superintendent construct and the data about the hidden Foreigner artifact that it contained. Led by Oni Captain Veronica Dare, the ODST squad called Alpha 9 was deployed directly into the city.
We're way off course! We're heading exactly where I need to go. But we're gonna miss the carrier! Radiation! Covenant just set off a nuke? No, the carrier's going to jump. It's a slipspace rupture, you need to... EMP, losing power! Stabilize! They popped their chutes! We're going in hard!
During the Prophet's violent escape, most of the ODSTs deployed were lost. But Alpha 9, though scattered across the city of New Mombasa, managed to survive the slipspace fallout. This squad, including Gunnery Sergeant Edward Buck, Corporal Taylor Dutch Miles, Lance Corporal Kojo Romeo Agu, Private First Class Michael Mickey Crespo, and the newest addition, an ODST simply referred to as the Rookie. Though separated from each other, they eventually reunited and successfully secured their objective, a subroutine of the superintendent known as Virgil, which had been transmitted into the body of a Covenant Huragok. On October 21st, 2552, Alpha 9, having survived the Covenant siege of New Mombasa, brought the Huragok back to an Oni space station for evaluation. As dawn broke over New Mombasa, more Covenant ships arrived and began to excavate the artifact. However, the Covenant did not emerge from this battle unscathed. The High Prophet of Truth had triggered his planned revolt against the Sanghili. Jirulhane within Regret's fleet were ordered to wrest control from the Sanghili, and even before Regret's assault carrier took flight from New Mombasa, Jirulhane were rioting in Covenant vessels and executing Sanghili in the streets of the city. Despite incredible odds, Oni's efforts to secure Virgil in the besieged city of New Mombasa were successful. Alpha 9 proved their indelible grit and fortitude, true to the form of the orbital drop shock troopers. As a division of the Marines, the ODST had played a key role throughout the war. Its troopers deployed by way of drop pods from capital ships high above the atmosphere. This ferocious audacity earned the ODSTs the moniker of Helljumpers. And despite them falling short of being Spartans, such fearless tactics and unwavering boldness struck fear into the heart of the Covenant. Thanks for watching. If you're new here and liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button while you're at it so you don't miss my future uploads. Links are in the description to get connected and jump into the Discord community with me, and if you really love the content I'm making, consider supporting the channel over on Patreon for tons of awesome perks. Pop your comments down below if you have an idea of what I should cover next, and hang around for the end of the video for other suggested videos you might be interested in. Huge shoutouts to my patrons: Spartan10148, the Metarch of my installation, Falcon, Prophet, Phantom, Thomas, Mikhail and Irrefutable Justice, my monitors, Andrew, Cameron, Darian, Flaming Halo, Madness, Masked Owl, Michael, Spartan0137, The Cave Potato, Uwu Master and Wolf Eclipse, my sub-monitors, my growing fleet of Strato Sentinels, my ever-vigilant Enforcers, and all the other awesome patrons that are helping to support the channel in a big way. Huge shout out to Todd Morrison for keeping the installation powered with that glorious vacuum energy. Much love to you all, take it easy everyone, and find peace in the domain.